everyone. Thanks for attending. First off, if you are on this call or you're watching the recording, congratulations, because somebody on our team has seen potential in you and they think that you have leadership abilities, or that you would make a great coach in helping and inspiring other people, or they see some benefit that you would receive from this wonderful community. So congratulations, somebody has invited you to this wonderful opportunity, and it is a wonderful opportunity, so that's why I'm congratulating you. So tonight we're going to be covering on this call what this coaching thing is kind of about, what we do as Beachbody coaches, how we get paid, and then some of the more like icky hesitations that we have. Everyone had this going into it. Is this a icky pyramid scheme, or I'm still working on my own transformation, I'm not really ready to coach anybody on it. I'm not a salesperson, and I don't have a large network. There's no way I could ever do this. So with that being said, hi, I'm Tanya Gordino. I am the founder of our Conquer Your Fitness Foundation team, and I'm going to go a little bit about who I am. So I am a full-time marketing manager. I also have a side time consulting for social media, but I hesitate to say that because my experience actually hinders me from a lot of things, because this is a completely different business than social media consulting. So don't think that because I have a social media background, like this is easy for me. It's completely different because I think I know what I'm doing and I absolutely don't. So I live in Huntington Beach with my two doggies. I have a bachelor's in public relations and advertising. I only tell you that because I want you to know that, you know, if you don't know me, that I'm not just some schemy like scam artist who is I just want to give you some credibility on who I am. So a little bit about me and my journey. I ended up having mercury toxicity, and that led me into like a gluten-free journey. So if you look in the upper right-hand corner where it says 2011, the difference between those two pictures is the one on the left, I've got these huge eczema things like all over my body. I was sleeping 16-hour days. I had to get disability requirement from my university because I wasn't attending classes. I barely graduated because I was literally so sick and I didn't know what the hell was wrong with me. So that kind of led me into this whole journey of trying to figure out what not to eat, the best types of foods, and just really getting healthy and seeing it as a lifestyle. So just pull something up. So I've always been a volleyball player. That was kind of my thing my whole life. And in addition to this mercury toxicity, when it came to my health and fitness, I was in a vicious cycle. I would go really, really hard, and then I would go to the gym for like I'd go every day for like 2 hours, and then I would reward myself with food. And I would go through these like peaks and valleys, and I was able to kind of maintain that hideous cycle. But last year I was about 20 pounds overweight. I was at a job that I hated, and I was just having like negativity everywhere at this job, and waking up was just like the heaviest chore. And I really needed something positive to throw myself into, and boom, that's kind of where Beachbody came in. I tend to thrive in kind of leadership roles, and I like being a captain of the team. So for me, coaching was a really good fit to just kind of jump into so that I could be accountable to my own goals. But not everyone is like that. So if you're not like that, don't think that this is an opportunity for you, because there's personality types of every kind. So being a coach in this last year, I've encountered some of the most difficult times in my life. My grandfather passed away when I was doing my second group, and despite that whole trauma, I was able to still work out 20 days out of the 21 days that I had committed to. So for me, this has really been a testament of how it's changed my life into a complete lifestyle. So as far as me and why I love coaching so much, it's really the community that's been amazing. I've always wanted to kind of be my own boss, and I wasn't really sure if I wanted to open my own tutoring studio or open my own business. And like every time I watch Shark Tank, it's like the best thing ever. And I'm just like, gosh, why can't I think of anything that amazing, you know? So I've also always wanted to be a servant leader, and I felt like life was much more than just a corporate job, 9 to 5, where you have to retire at 60 and wait to enjoy life and retirement years. And I feel like life should be more about that. So with this, this program, I've lost 20 pounds, and I'm just kind of going through the pictures here. And there's a picture of my mom and I, because like I said, like I feel like life should be more than just like a corporate 9 to 5 job. And to me, time is so valuable. And that's my mom. She has rheumatoid arthritis, and I've just seen it as I grow older. Spending time with loved ones is something so important to me, and I want to be able to have the financial liberty and freedom of time to just spend it with the people that I love. So now, being a coach, I'm pretty much all about empowering others to be their best. So that's really why I fell in love with coaching. So now that I've talked your ear off about me, let's move on. Okay, cool. So this is our Conquer Your Fitness family. We were founded in December of 2013, our larger team. We're part of a team that's ranked number 82 out of 450,000 coaches, which is incredible. Currently, we have over 1,200 coaches on our team. So this is a rock solid team with plenty of resources and a really strong foundation. So these are just some of cool pictures of us doing several different things together. Okay, so what is Beachbody? Beachbody was founded in 1998 by John and Carl, and they had a background in infomercials and kind of fitness marketing, and then they ended up teaming up with Tony Horton. So you might have heard of P90X, and they ended up making these wonderful workout videos. But what they realized happened was that people were getting great results, and they were going onto YouTube and creating this little community of themselves. And these people who would have wonderful results would end up coaching or mentoring other people on YouTube and being like, yeah, here's how I lost all the weight, keep it up, you can do it. And so Beachbody, being the wonderful company that they are, said, well, why not reward these like brand ambassadors who already are out there loving our program and acting as these coaches, and why not create some sort of network for them so we can reward them for the hard work that they're putting out there. So that's why this whole coaching system came about. So it wasn't like Beachbody started off as a multi-level marketing company or network company. It happened out of need and wanting to reward their customers who were already being brand ambassadors. So that's really cool. So this structure encourages results, not just purchases. It's not about like, oh, buy this, buy that. It's about really helping somebody and doing that initial organic mentoring. So some of the programs you may be familiar with are 21 Day Fix, P90X, Turbo Fire, Insanity, T25, Brazilian Butt Lift. So any of those might be some that you've heard of. So Beachbody, really at the core, what it is it's equipping you with nutrition, exercise, the support that you get from a community and a coach, and then rewards. And all of those together is what creates success. So that's basically the most foundational portion about Beachbody. The rewards come from both the community, like as a coach, I will send my challengers little gifts here and there and just keep them motivated. And then the company itself awards like $500, I think $250,000 to people who submit their before and after results. So it's really about rewarding them for their hard work and having them feel like there's some sort of incentive to keep going and to reward them for their hard work. So who are these trainers? These trainers are Tony Horton, Shaun T, Chalene Johnson. And what these trainers have done is they were just like a normal trainer you'd see like 24 Hour Fitness. These are all people who are certified to create these types of programs. And what they've done is they've created a wide variety of workouts for all types of levels. So whether you have bad knees or you are already a fitness machine, there's something for everybody in between. They even have Tai Chi, which is pretty cool. Okay, so a big portion of what Beachbody does is the nutrition factor, and that is this thing called Shakeology. So what the heck is Shakeology? Shakeology is something that I'm kind of obsessed with, and I'll tell you why. It's a superfoods nutrition shake, and it's got all of these things in it. So it's got protein, amino acids, vitamins, minerals, so vitamin A, C, all that kind of stuff, calcium. Then it's got antioxidants like acai berries, blueberries, goji berries, pomegranate, green tea, grapeseed, like all the stuff that you would normally buy at the Chinese herbal store. When you go in there, you'd see like this big wall of stuff. It's basically got everything in there. It's got phytonutrients, adaptogenic herbs, prebiotics and probiotics, and it's got digestive enzymes. So that's all in one shake. So you don't need to buy all this stuff anymore. So that's kind of the gist of that. So it's not just a protein shake, it's much more than that. You will get a full serving of your daily nutrients. It's equivalent to 6 salads, which is a lot. I couldn't eat 6 salads in a day, and I don't really want to. It's been scientifically certified to lose weight, lower cholesterol, and blood sugar. It's got a boost of energy. You can improve your digestion. It stops cravings. So you'll see the picture on the right is all the different stuff that's in it. It's over 70 superfoods that are in there. And then what I think is really interesting is the photo that you see in the bottom right corner is Darren O'Lean, and he's the creator of Shakeology. He actually has taken the time to go and find farmers and vendors that are sourcing this stuff, and he knows exactly where it's coming from. It's all really great quality, and literally he goes to all of the vendors, whether they're in Brazil or China, to source this stuff. So it's amazing stuff. Now, I say this because I know, because when I had mercury toxicity, I went to a doctor of osteopathy who literally gave me all the stuff you see on the left, and I was taking it on a daily basis. I was spending probably $250 a month so that I could get my gut in check, so that I could get better energy. I had brain fog, so I was taking all of that stuff every morning, and now I literally just do Shakeology. I got rid of all that stuff because it's just not easy anymore. It's not as easy as Shakeology, and it doesn't taste as good. Okay, so do these programs actually work? Yeah, you've got the nutrition, but do these things work? And the answer is yes. This is not a quick fix. This is people doing the hard work that it takes and the dedication, but they have gotten results in anywhere from 6 months, where they get this amazing result. Like Amy, from March to August, she lost 50 pounds. And then there's also people who get great results in 21 days or 30 days. So this is several of our teammates, and it's both men and women. You can see people of all different ages, so it's not restricted to anybody. So I think that's amazing. And mine's on the bottom right. So that's my little journey. We've got Deanne and Margie and a couple other people on there as well. So what do we actually do as coaches? So Beachbody Coach really acts as a source of support for others. Yeah, it's about fitness, but it's also about the business part of it. It's about making friends. It's about fun prizes to challengers. What coaching is about being a journey on yourself, and you work to be the best physically, mentally, spiritually person that you can be, and in turn you're able to help other people on the same journey. So you inspire them, you get to connect with them, and to me it's really about the human connection, being able to have a human connection. That for those of you who drink or have drank in the past, when it's 2 a.m. and you have these lovely heart-to-hearts with people, well, those are now happening sober. And people just put their guard down, and it's just this incredible, amazing feeling to connect with human beings on a human being level and be like, oh my gosh, I'm so proud of you. And they are just so rewarded that you were able to introduce them to this, and that they lost, weight, and that their jeans fit. It's honestly one of the most rewarding things I've ever felt in my entire life. So in addition to that, we run these things called challenge groups or accountability groups. So just to give you an idea about a day in the life of the coach, this is kind of how my day is. I work a 40-hour normal job, and I'll do things starting from 6 and end at about 9. So I still get to fit in grocery shopping, run with the dogs, a 30-minute workout, I have some dinner, and then I check in with my groups, and I'm in bed by 10 o'clock. So it's totally doable with a full-time schedule. So what is an accountability group or a challenge group? These are groups that are run via private Facebook groups. We basically facilitate the group to help with accountability, with support, motivation. It's just a group of people who have committed to working together towards their fitness and nutrition goals. What we do as coaches is that we will post daily check-ins and assignments and just encourage everybody hey, how are you? Or if somebody hasn't checked in a while, we'll reach out to them how are you? How's it going? Is everything okay? Is there anything I can do to help you? And for those of you who go to the gym or used to go to the gym, that's not something that the gym will do. When my dues aren't paid, that's when they'll call me, but they won't call me to be oh, you didn't show up to the gym and you said you were going to commit. So that's something that I really enjoyed about challenge groups. It made me feel part of a team and that I had to show up. Now, this is great for coaches. When I'm not running a group, I slack 100%. I wouldn't even lie to you. But whenever I'm in a group, it keeps me accountable as well. So this is a mutually beneficial relationship when it comes to running challenge groups. So you may be asking yourself, like, well, am I even qualified to do this? Like, who are actual coaches? So coaches are basically a normal person. It's somebody who just wants to be healthy, they want to succeed, they want to crush their goals. They really have a strong desire to help other people. So maybe people always come to you with questions about fitness, nutrition, or life, or just anything like that, then maybe this is a good fit for you. Coaches drink Shakeology. They believe in the programs because they've done them, tried them. They really are proof of this product, and they enjoy having this whole environment. What you don't have to be a coach is a fitness expert. We have all the resources that you need for the fitness programs. You don't have to be a personal trainer because we have trainers already and they're on DVD and you don't have to do anything. A nutritionist, you don't need to be a nutritionist, but we do have plenty of people who are nutritionists on the team, so we've got resources for that as well. Each workout program comes with Shakeology, and it comes with a meal plan and workout guide, so it's really a complete package. You don't need to be a nurse or a doctor because we become the supporters and the accountability partners. And you definitely do not need to be a salesperson. I hate salespeople, or not so much salespeople, but I am not a salesperson whatsoever. But in coaching, you're not being salesy. You are literally just sharing your life and inviting others to join if it so is fitting. So that's pretty cool. And a couple of our coaches on the team, just to give you a background on who they are and the kind of stuff that they do. So we have anything from a CrossFit coach, an athletic trainer, people in public health, military wives, preschool teachers, ex-Google. Keisha is an ex-Google employee. She quit her job to do coaching full-time. That's definitely a big possibility in this business. We have an ex-cruise ship worker. We've got a high school teacher, an arts educator, legal assistant, single moms, graphic designers, project managers at Microsoft, zookeepers, like literally everybody that you could imagine is a coach. Like if you have a weird job, we probably have somebody on the team who does that too. So there is definitely somebody like you on our team, I promise. So what kind of tools do we use? Like maybe you're like, I don't have any graphic design tools. I don't know how you have the time to post this stuff. So we use these awesome tools. One of them is called canva.com and another is Postcron. Canva allows you to make graphics super easily. You don't need to have any sort of training on it or have any graphic design background. It's literally like graphics for dummies, if you will. And Postcron is an auto scheduling tool, so you don't have to be on the computer all the time posting assignments to groups. You'll use this tool, and this tool does it for you in the future, so you literally only spend like 15 minutes posting what you want to post, and then you're done. So it's not time consuming, it's very easy, and these are the types of tools and resources that we will offer and teach you once you're a part of our team. So what kind of options do I have as a coach? So there are several different coaches. And by several, I mean 3. There is a discount coach, which is somebody who just wants to drink Shakeology. They don't want to really sell anything or refer anybody. They just want to be a part of the community and get a discount. And they may consider coaching down the line, but right now they're good with just getting 25% off everything and just being a part of the community. Then there's a hobby coach. A hobby coach is a type of person who has a full-time job, but they love the products and they enjoy sharing them with others. And they spend a little bit of time here and there inviting and building, and they enjoy the extra spending money. And then there's a business builder. And a business builder, like they are in love with this business. They freaking love it. They're like, this is so cool. I want to do this all the time. I'm so in love with this. And they are ready to create a life by design. And they're doing it with a team that wants to do the same. So those are the 3 types of builders, and many times people fluctuate with this, or they're kind of a little bit of this, a little bit of that, and it'll change over time. So those are the 3 types of coaches. Okay, so how does this work exactly? So the way that this works, it's basically like an Operation Pay It Forward. You start working on yourself, and then you inspire other people to work on themselves too, and then they inspire other people, and it just becomes this big chain. So it's not really a multi-level marketing, it's more like multi-level helping where it says where each one who is helped has the honor of helping the next. And at first, if I was on this call, I'd be like, oh yeah, whatever, that sounds like a little junk. But I will tell you from the bottom of my heart and soul that it is 100% so true. And if I have any regret in this business is that I didn't say yes earlier. And whenever I think about this opportunity, I'm so incredibly grateful that my coach had reached out to me and invited me to this, because it's unbelievably life-changing, and the relationships and the community that you build here is like, okay, I'm not gonna cry, is incredible. So wait, is this a pyramid scheme? That is one of the most common questions that we get. And if you have that kind of question in your mind, it's probably because you had some sort of bad experience, or you know somebody who had a bad experience. But when you kind of think about what a pyramid scheme is, it's actually people making money off of signing up people underneath you, and you don't get anything in return. So it's literally like, yeah, sign up and pay $10, and then the next person pays $10, and then I'll get rich off of that. This is not this at all. This is really about helping people reach their fitness goals and nutrition goals. That I don't think that there's anything schemy about that at all. So it's about products. You actually get products in exchange for whatever you pay for. So there's no pyramid scheme thing happening here. An example of some other well-known network marketing groups are like Stella and Dot, Mary Kay, Avon, a couple of those. And if you kind of think of the corporate structure, it's very much a pyramid scheme too, if you were to really want to swing it that way, because at the very top you have the CEO and he's just banking off of everybody at the bottom, but you know the employees are the ones that are kind of unhappy. So Beachbody is different. It believes in motivating and supporting one another's and inspiring our customers. You're gonna sell your stories, not your products. Okay, so we have a really strong support system. And the beauty of Beachbody is that everyone is a CEO. We're peers, right? So I'm someone's friend and mentor. I'm not their boss. And I don't ever want to be anybody's boss, right? I want to be my own boss, and you want to be your own boss. So it's more a leadership position than it is like a boss thing. So a leader will reach their hand out and help you up, right? Where like corporate structure, it's like, well, I became CEO, but I'm not going to tell you how I got here, and don't even try to take my spot. Beachbody is not like that at all. So when you sign up as a coach with Beachbody, your upline coach, whoever your coach is, makes no money if they don't help you build your business. So we actually make less money if you sign up as a coach than if you were to like drink Shakeology for like months, right? So this is really about empowering one another and it being a mutually beneficial relationship. In fact, you could have a coach that you sign up on your team actually be way more successful than you. And if you end up having a coach who's much more successful than you only benefit if you're doing your part. So you can't just sit back and be like, oh, cool, well, my coaches are doing a great job, so I'm just going to stop building and stop being a good coach, because Beachbody actually doesn't reward you for not doing your job. So that's pretty cool. Okay, so how do we actually get paid? You get paid as a new coach. It'll mostly come from commission, because it'll just come from your retail sales. But as you start to build your own team and you get other people who want to do this, you'll start to have income come from team volume. So that means that the more successful you are at helping your team succeed, that's how you'll receive financial rewards from that. So we'll get 25% commission from anything you purchase. From anything that someone's purchased from you. You'll get commission from these bundle starter kits, and you also get 25% discount on all products purchased. And Beachbody will also send you free leads once you hit like a certain mark. And people who watch the infomercials on TV don't have a coach, so Beachbody will put them in contact with the coach, which is really nice because you end up getting free commission and free customers from people watching it on TV. So that's pretty cool. So this is not a get rich quick scheme. This is Keisha, a coach on our team's income progression. So when she first started, she made about $100 a week. And then it gradually increased. So after 8 months of coaching, she was roughly making $500, and you can see exactly where that comes from. Some of it's from retail, and then as she had started to build her team at month 8, it came from both commission, and then also from helping her team, which is that team bonus. And then after a year of coaching, she was really succeeding and she was really helping her team. So you'll see her team bonus went up to like $700. So this is by all means not a quick, rich thing. This is a lot of hard work and dedication, and it's a journey to get there. This is not an overnight thing. So what if you're like, okay, but I'm not a good salesperson, right? That's like big fear. I had that fear too. And you're in luck because on our team, we're very adamant about not selling things. Like I don't want to sell anything to anybody if they don't want it. But if they see what I'm doing and they want to be a part of the same journey that I'm on, then that's much easier for somebody to relate to. So we're very adamant about providing solutions versus just like, oh, here, buy this and then goodbye, right? Because nobody wants that. That's not a coach. So you'll see these are some examples of people. We do fitness tips and we share motivational things and all kinds of goodies. So what exactly do you get as a Fit Foundation coach? So you'll see from this wonderful collage, one, you get an amazing community. That's my favorite part. You get new friends and you get to become part of our great family. I've met people everywhere that I go. I meet up with them. I was in NorCal and I met Holly, and we just connected like we were best friends for years. So that's a really cool part of it. When you join our team, you're going to have access to a private coach Facebook group where we provide tons of training material. We also have a Coach Basics program where we will literally teach you exactly what to do when you sign up. We co-run a group with you, so you're never doing anything by yourself. We literally are here to help you every step of the way. We have amazing exclusive training videos and podcasts. We have these groups that keep you accountable for your business in addition to the types of accountability groups that we have for fitness. And some of the stuff you'll see here is a lot of friendships, and then I included some screenshots of people saying really beautiful things to one another within the groups and just really being supportive of each other. Especially for women, it's very easy to fall into the category of maybe being a little bit catty and surrounding yourself with other catty people. And with this, it's like if you have a big goal, no one's going to be like, oh, that's stupid, you could never do that. People are going to be like, okay, cool, like how do we get you there? Let's set up a game plan, let's get you a vision board. Like it's so incredibly supportive, and it's just a wonderful environment as a woman to be around. We do have men on our team as well, but a majority of our team is women, so it's a very cool environment to be in. And the coach experience. So some of the experiences that we've had as coaches on this team is, like I said already, being surrounded by positive people, this sense of community, really being able to take control of your health and keep that momentum without breaking it. The satisfaction and gratification that you get of helping others is incredible. I can't even tell you. And then reconnecting with old and new friends. People have also gotten extra income from this, and they've been able to do wonderful things like pay off student loans, pay off their mortgage. Vanessa, there's a picture there. She paid her October mortgage with her Beachbody income, which is amazing. She works a full-time job. Just anything from a tire, hobby. It's nice to just have a little extra cash in the bank. Like I can cover this. Like it's cool, putting their income towards vacations and trips, an iPad, retirement, credit card debt, all that kind of good stuff. So that's the kind of financial liberties that come with that extra income, which is really nice. And then what else is cool is that Beachbody rewards you with trips and live events. So every year there is a coach summit, and that takes place in Nashville. A bunch of us are going to Nashville this year as a team, and all that stuff is tax deductible because being a coach is a business. So that's really cool. And over, I think, 40,000 coaches show up to this summit, and you get to meet all these people that you've been interacting with online and see them in person, and you really get to understand how this company works. They don't need the money for this, but to them, this is a mission, and it's a very strong mission to help end the trend of obesity. So going to these types of events, you just feel so connected with all of these like-minded, amazing, positive people. And then in addition to that, there are trips where you can earn a free trip. So in March, I'm going to go to Jamaica and the Bahamas because I earned a free trip to go. So I worked hard all year to hit my goals, and Beachbody's like, cool, you did a great job. Here's a free trip. So that's pretty cool. And then we also have local events like Super Saturday where you get to meet up with local coaches. So that's a great way to make new friends and see people in your area. And these Super Saturdays are held quarterly where Beachbody kind of informs you on all the big things happening with the company, and they tell you all of their sales objectives and how much money and earnings. And if you're kind of a business techie person who likes all that, they give you all the nitty gritty on the company, on the corporate side. The other cool thing I forgot to mention about Coach Summit is that you get to work out with the celebrity trainers, which is pretty cool. And you also get to hear from top motivational speakers. So they hire like top motivational speakers. We had a National Geographic photographer give this amazing speech, and he showed his photos. So it really opens you up to experiences that you might have not otherwise gotten to experience. So very cool stuff. Okay, so why is now a great time to sign up? So people have just started their New Year's resolutions. We're in February. Right around March, people are either sticking to it and kind of struggling, or they've completely given up. Like Cheetos are in their mouth, Oreos, like it's going down right now. We've just given up, right? So this is an amazing time to sign up because people are wanting to hit those resolutions and they're kind of on the decline of them. So more than ever, people need our help. Alone, we can do so little, but together we can do a lot, right? So this is a great time to sign up. So maybe right now you're thinking like, okay, sounds great, but I don't think I really have the time for this. I'm too busy. I don't think I could commit the time. So we really only spend about an hour a day on our business, and it's your business. You can do whatever you want. You want to work on it one day, 1 hour a day, or you want to work on it 3 hours a week. It's whatever you want. But I want to tell you that you have as many hours in a day as Beyonce. We will teach you to make the most of your time. Will teach you how to avoid like multitasking and be super efficient. And something really incredible happens when you surround yourself with other busy super achievers. A, you learn from them, and B, you end up being like, I don't know how to explain it. You end up being very much alike, and you learn how to just be on it, right? So if you don't have time, we will teach you how to do it so that you can do everything. Like I said, I've got a full-time job. I also do consulting. I hang out with my dogs. I do this type of coaching. So it's totally doable. If you say, I don't think I have the money, are you eating out? Are you buying Starbucks? Are you able to say that you're not going to be able to afford to invest in yourself? So when I first started coaching, I didn't have the money either, I'll be honest with you. I knew that it would be an investment, so I put it on my credit card and I paid it off over like 2 or 3 months. I had a 0 APR credit card, so it was like a free loan to myself. So if you think that you don't have the money, it's kind of like exercising. You don't have the time to exercise, but you make the time to exercise, right? Same thing with money. You may not have it, but we can help you find it. So maybe we help you set up a plan where you save up for it, or we see where you could cut back on costs, or we can talk about it and see what we can do to help you, because honestly, we can make it happen for you. We just have to figure out a game plan for it. And if there's anything else that is just like screaming at you, if it's, I don't think I'm confident enough, or I don't think I'm good enough, or I don't think anybody would want to hear from me, or I'm overweight and nobody's going to be inspired by me. All of those thoughts that may be popping in your head as to why you shouldn't do this or why you could never do this is a self-limiting belief. It's just something that we've created, and somewhere along the way in our lives, that thought's been implanted, and whenever some opportunity that is great comes up, it kind of gets in our way. And with that being said, if you want something, all your excuses are going to be invalid. So if this is something that you want to do or you're interested in, we can definitely find a way to help you do it. We'll just talk with your coach or talk with me, and we'll figure something out for you. So what's the next step? If you are like, okay, I'm ready to do this, I'm not going to make any excuses, let's do it, I'm on it. This sounds great. I want to be a part of this amazing family. Woo! We're so excited for you. What you'll want to do is contact the coach who invited you to this webinar. Option 1 is if you need a starter bundle that comes with your Shakeology and your workout program and everything you need. Your sign-up fee will be waived, and then after that, it'll be a $15.95 member fee a month. Option 2, let's say you already have a challenge pack or a starter bundle. let's say you're a current coach already, or you already are a challenger, or you don't have any of those and you just want to sign up without a starter bundle, it'll be $40, a one-time fee, and then it'll be $15.95 after that. And then if you are a military family or active, retired, any type of military anything, all of your fees are waived, and we thank you for your service. So that's really cool. I freaking love Beachbody. I think of everything. So reach out to the coach who invited you. And with that being said, if there's any questions, I would be happy to answer them. I'll give a little bit of a pause to see if there's any questions. I think there's a few of you who may have something, but if there isn't, I'll just wait and give it a moment. Anybody have any questions? Okay, cool. So with that, we're so excited. If you decide to sign up with us, what the next step would be is the starter bundle. The starter bundle is going to be a workout program and Shakeology so that you can understand the products and you can be a part of it. And you can get in on a challenge group and get started. And that is what you can do to get started without needing to pay any sort of fee. Yeah, cool. Any other questions before I awkwardly move on? Okay. So let's say you're ready to start with us, then the next thing that will happen is your coach will walk you through how to sign up. And then after that, you'll get added to our wonderful coach team page. And from there, we'll work on what your goals are, whether you want to be a discount coach or hobby coach, or you kind of want to build. And we will show you the way and welcome you with open arms to our team. So that being said, act accordingly. You only have one life in which to do everything you'll ever do. So we are so happy you decided to join us for this call, and I hope that you have a wonderful Tuesday night. Bye, guys.